They told you success is a ladder, one careful step after another. Don't look down. Don't you dare slip. But what if the greatest danger isn't falling? What if the real danger is never leaving the ground? What if all the trophies, all the applause, all the things you dream about are hidden on the other side of a spectacular fall? We are taught to be smart, be realistic, wait for the perfect moment, have a plan B and a plan C just in case. But let's be honest about what that really is. That isn't strategy. It's fear wearing a business suit. It's the little voice that whispers, "Who are you to try that?" It's the comfortable cage we build for ourselves, bar by golden bar, calling it safety. But a cage, no matter how comfortable, is still a cage. And your potential doesn't want to be safe. It wants to be free. Failure isn't the opposite of success. It's the price of admission. It's the tuition you pay for the masterclass of your own life. It's not a detour. It's the only road there is. Every mistake carves you. Every rejection sharpens you. Every time you get knocked down and have to peel yourself off the floor, you are not getting weaker. You are getting forged. You are earning the right to your own victory. This isn't theory from a book. This is scar tissue. Think about the chef whose restaurant is now booked out a year in advance. We see the Michelin star. We don't see the 2 failed bistros before it, the mountain of debt, the nights spent sleeping on flour sacks because he couldn't afford rent. We see the inventor whose little gadget is in every home. We don't see the 300 prototypes that literally blew up in his garage, scorching the walls and nearly taking his eyebrows with them. We celebrate the finish line because it's clean and shiny. But the magic, the grit, the entire story happens in the mud and the mess they crawled through to get there. They knew that the world doesn't remember the falls. It only remembers that you got up. I remember my own floor. It was a Tuesday, 2:17 in the morning. I was sitting on the cold linoleum of my kitchen, back against the cabinets. The only light was from the street lamp outside, cutting a pale yellow square on the floor. I was holding a final demand letter in my hand. My company, my dream, the thing I'd poured every dollar and every waking hour into for 3 years. It was gone. It had failed, and the silence in that kitchen was deafening. It wasn't just financial failure. It felt like a verdict on me as a person, a deep, bone-level shame that crawled up my throat. I felt like a fraud, an idiot who flew too close to the sun and had nothing to show for it but burnt wings and a pile of debt. The voice in my head wasn't whispering anymore. It was screaming. See? You weren't good enough. You never were. I sat there for I don't know how long. An hour, maybe 2, just staring at that letter. And then my phone buzzed. It was a text from my old mentor, a man who'd built and lost more than I could imagine. I hadn't even told him how bad things were. The text had no greeting. It just said, "The hole you're in is not your grave. It's a tunnel. Start digging." And just like that, something shifted. The shame didn't vanish. The fear didn't disappear. But a tiny pinprick of light appeared at the other end of the darkness. It wasn't about getting back what I'd lost. It was about what I would become by digging my way out. The goal wasn't to escape the tunnel. The goal was to become the person who could. So now I'm talking to you. Not the you who posts happy pictures online. The you who's awake at 3 a.m., staring at the ceiling. What dream are you pretending you don't want anymore because you're re-scared you can't have it? What conversation are you avoiding? What application are you not submitting? Look at your life right now. The routines, the habits, the compromises. Who are you becoming by playing it small? Are you building a life, or are you just building a really, really nice hiding place? Your unrealized potential isn't a quiet, patient thing. It's not a dusty book on a shelf. It's a second skeleton growing inside of you. And every day you don't use it, it gets heavier. It makes it harder to stand up straight, harder to breathe, until one day you can't even move under its weight. That weight isn't failure. That weight is regret. And regret is so much heavier than any failure could ever be. So here is my call to you. Not a suggestion, a demand. I want you to give it all away. Give your time to the project you can't stop thinking about. Give your courage to the fear that's been holding you hostage. Give your full, undivided, terrifying effort to the one thing you'd do if you knew you couldn't fail. Don't do it next month. Don't do it when you feel ready, because you will never feel ready. The world has enough critics. It has enough spectators. What it needs is more people with fire in their eyes and dirt under their fingernails. It needs you in the arena. Now, so go on. Fail. Fail spectacularly. Fail upwards. Because graves are for the dead. Tunnels are for the living.